eye-catching team selection, I would suggest. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, what has he done to force his way in?
Trained well. Been a long injury for him. He was just getting fit before lockdown. Needed games, and this period's given us a chance to get him working hard. He's trained brilliantly, as I say. And in the big scheme, we have some options, and I have to think about who can start, who can bring us impact off the bench, and I've gone with Ruben.
An eye-catching manager needed someone. Called on the right man, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm really glad that I could come in and help the team in any way I could. Luckily today was with a goal, and obviously it helped us get a good result.
Any specific instructions before he sent you on the manager? 'Cause it was pretty early in the second half.
Nah, just go in and help us win the game, really. Nothing special, just to go in and use my talents, do what I can do, and yeah, I'm happy I was able to do that.
It was said in commentary that it needed a careful finish. It did go quite high into the net, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think I actually hit it perfect with my left. Luckily, I got enough on it just to steer it on target, so I'm happy it went in.
It's your first experience of this new situation, new circumstances. How do you find it?
Yeah, obviously it's very different. You're playing with no fans and under different circumstances, but yeah, I think that the team brought good energy, and we finished really strong, so I was happy that we were able to get a good result.
Tired now? Because you've missed a lot of football, didn't you? Not just lockdown, but before that I think your last game was New Year's Day.
Yeah, I've definitely been out for a while. It felt really nice to be back out here, especially for me after the injury. And yeah, obviously all the guys have been off, but we've been trying to stay fit as best we can. And yeah, now we got to get back into the rhythm of things.
Not just with the way you're playing, but obviously we saw Timo Werner sign in the week. Does it really feel like something special is starting to build at Chelsea?
Yeah, I think so. I think we already have a very strong team and obviously very good players. And yeah, just to add guys like that is incredible. So we're obviously focused on this season for now, but we also are very excited for what's to come.
Well played today.
Thank you.
Over there doing an interview, Olivier Giroud, he repaid your faith today, didn't he, with a goal?
Yeah, he did, and Ollie he doesn't have to necessarily repay my faith. I think he deserves to start. As I mentioned before, how he trains, his personality, the professional he is, and then the qualities that he has. Clearly, he scored goals all throughout his career. So yeah, he was big for us today, big for us in terms of the person, and big as a player because he gets the deflected winner.
Deflected? I just said that to him. I said own goal.
I scored a fair few deflections myself. Nothing wrong with that. And they hit the back of the net and they all count.
How did you find it, the new normal?
Yeah, okay, it's what it is. And it's football at the end of the day. When the players get on the pitch, it's who can try and approach that in the best way. When the players are there, I know we need to try and generate our own urgency, our own atmosphere with the speed of our passing, with the aggression in the way we play. I think everybody will probably improve at that because it's so different. But I enjoyed it. We're back doing what we love.
He's at the game as a manager and a game-changing substitution to celebrate.
Yeah, I mentioned it before the game. You know, we've seen it in game. We were watching Traore last night. Wolves, Pogba, players, individual players with talent. We have some of those on the bench. And I think Christian Pulisic gets his goal arriving in the box. We were crossing a lot of balls into the box. And he can do that and can arrive. Really pleased with that. Ross Barkley, his impact. So yeah, they were important. It's the individuals that make the difference, not so much the manager. You can claim it when it comes off, but I'm really pleased with them.
The new rules with the substitutions mean you made them a shade earlier than you might have done?
Maybe, but the reason the rules are there is because all teams are say, struggling for fitness, but this is not the norm, and we have to also protect the players over this tight period of games with the ability to make changes because players will struggle to get through the games. You know, it's very different circumstances to normal, but yeah, it does affect your thinking. I felt we controlled all the game pretty much anyway, other for moments which sometimes we brought on ourselves, but we needed a bit of impact, we needed a bit of something different, and we found it.
Were you ever worried? Because like you said, you did have control, but you were also behind.
Yeah, no, I was worried because I've seen it before this season with us. We play really well, we get up to the box, we get behind their full-backs and we're crossing in the box and balls are flashing across the face, and then we have a moment where we recreate that stuff in training all the time, but if there are individual errors or collective errors and they score, the whole tone of the game changes. So they were always then going to sit back and protect, and thankfully we got our goal at a really good time.
With your own win, but results around you, it's gone well since it's come back, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, but there's a long way to go. It was like that before lockdown. It was, 1 week you get a result, it looks good, the next week you don't so much. We felt we wanted to capitalise on a few results with this game because we've got tough games. Every game is tough at the moment. It was new for us, not so new for Aston Villa today. So there were things that we're a little bit. We're not sure about going into the game, but I thought the players handled it pretty well, to be fair. There were some bits that we need to improve on, without a doubt. It wasn't a foolproof performance, but it's a good start.
And just lastly, on the 100 games, does it feel like it's getting easier?
No, it's not getting easier. No, it's not. is not the emotions on the side, because, you know, when it's 2-1 at the end and they're getting free kicks or they're getting balls in the box, it's difficult. But it's, when I say that, it is something we love, and I'm just pleased for the club. We work for the club. I want us to do well. I want to be successful, and we're all in this together. So we've got our result today and we move on.
Have you been proud as well then that players have taken a knee, including today, before matches?
Obviously, we are committed in that cause. You know, we've done in that training, and we put to make the things change. You know, we put some stuff on social medias, and just to show people that we are 100% behind this cause. You know, and I think we have the advantage to be mediatic person, so we can show the example basically. So that's it.
I just wanted to pick up on something you said there. It sounds like you felt it was important for you as a white man, a white footballer, to back your black colleagues.
Yeah, obviously, as I said, because one more time I'm Christian, you know, and I think we should stick together, you know, and we need to show more respect and support, humility and love to each other.
Sometimes as a striker, you just need a little bit of luck, and you got that with the deflection.
Well, I said to someone in the dressing room, it was my right foot, so I needed a deflection to getting in. But now, honestly, it was on target, but too much people in front of me, and it's quite rare, you know, for me, so I take it with great pleasure.
Could you tell us about the celebration as well?
Well, it was just a tribute to George Floyd and Black Lives Matter, and also because I always point my fingers in the sky because I'm Christian.
Did that feel very important to you that you made that statement?
Yeah, well, as a Christian, as I said, I feel obviously I'm not naive, but I feel we live in a difficult time, you know, and I would love people show more love to each other, and just eradicate this kind of hate. And I want to stand for that, you know, for that kind of cause, and racism, anti-Semitism, homophobia. And I think it was important also that something came from like a white guy.
In very good form before lockdown, and you've just started back exactly where you left off.
Well, personally I feel very good. Physically I feel good today. We've been working very well with the team, with the squad at training, and we just had a strong desire to show our commitment and determination today. Obviously, it didn't go the best way in the first half. We could have scored first, but it's always nice, you know, to show a great team character like that, to come back and to win this game. So yeah, I'm very pleased for the team.
You must have been very pleased to start the game as well. There's obviously a lot of competition, particularly with Tammy Abraham, and you have to be very patient this season.
It's a fair competition, you know. I think it's always nice for the strikers to have top strikers to always step up, you know, and staying focused on what you have to do on the pitch. So I just try to help the team to give my best, and today I've been lucky that Aspi make a cutback. I was a bit unlucky on some crosses, you know. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm very happy to help the team to score and win that game. Very important for us, because now we can. There is a gap between us, a small gap between us and the one behind us, and so we need to look forward now, and maybe why not the third place.
Hi Chelsea fans, first game after a break, a good win, a good comeback. Thank you very much for your support at home, and we keep working. See you very soon.
Yeah. Unknown brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating things